Sitting at third place in the league standings, Cincinnati is well within reach of claiming a regular season title and one seed into the American Championship in just a few weeks' time. The standings are a tight race, but a combination that the Bearcats have that most people don't is talent and veteran experience. UC returns at least 88% of its scoring, field goals, rebounds, steals, and blocks from last season, something that could be the difference maker as the postseason approaches and real adversity hits.
How we handle adversity, when times get tough, how we can, still fight for each other, not give up on each other in certain areas of the game, and then try to, come back together when it's all too late. If we can all stay together as one for all 40 minutes, stay strong, battle for each other, not just for yourself. I think that'll help us.
Well, you have a great year, you got to have two things. You got to have talent and experience. That's the most important thing. You got to have them both. You can't just have talent, you got to have experience as well. Experience not enough without talent. So when you have it both, you got a chance to have a great year. I think in our league you got 3 teams that have it, in Connecticut, Cincinnati, and SMU. So I think we got 3 teams that can beat anybody in the country.
Troy Caupain is the key to Mick Cronin's squad both on and off the court. The junior leads the team in points, assists, and minutes played.
Well, I'm real energetic, real happy. I've always had good moods, but I also say what's real. I'm real loud, But when I feel like there's something right on the court, because I studied the game, I express it in a very high volume to let people know that I'm for real, and I think people respect that. And when I'm wrong, I take it as I'm sorry, like my fault. I'm wrong. I listen. I'm all ears to everybody. And I think me being all ears to everybody, people are all ears to me.
Well, leadership is funny. Some guys do it by talking, the other guys do it by how they play. For us at game time, it's Octavius Ellis. He's the guy that's got the biggest heart in the locker room and believes in himself. But our vocal leader is Troy Caupain. He's a very outgoing, gregarious personality guy. He talks a lot on the court, and he's very smart, cerebral guard, so he does a great job of helping his teammates get into the right spots.
Caupain just turned 20 years old back in November and is young for his class. However, getting so much experience in his first 2 seasons at UC, he has seen his game change and elevate each year.
Playing 30 minutes a game and having the other team having you on top of the scouting report defensively is not easy. And when you go through that for the first time, it's an adjustment. There's a difference between being the guy that's the third guy on the scouting report or the guy that's the first guy. So that being said, I think that his experience last year is the reason he's going to have such a good year this year. And that in confidence, I think that when you're so young as he is, getting that confidence level up that he can be a great player is something that I've really tried to instill in him. And I think we're past that. I don't have to pump him up and tell him how good he is anymore. Now I think I get to a point now where I can just coach him.
As the game gets down the stretch, last 10 minutes of the second half is, I already know that I can stay healthy. Fight through the pain of dead legs or of me being winded, just helping me out and giving me like a extra boost. That I've done this before, that I know how to keep going.
When you ask Caupain what his favorite part of the game is, he'll tell you it's a clutch shot from long range in the final minutes. And there's no doubt you want the ball in his hands during crunch time. The junior is second on the team in 3-pointers made this season with 40, just behind Farad Cobb's team-leading 64.
Hitting a big 3 in crunch time. When you're down maybe like 2 and there's 5 minutes left and you get a wide open 3 and you hear the crowd yell 3 and it just goes in. It just gives you like momentum, not just for you but for your team, to get back on defense and try to get another stop. That's one of my favorite moments right there.
The Bearcats have a tough lineup this week with a road game at Tulsa, then returning home to Fifth Third Arena to take on UConn. Both are vital games in the conference standings, as Cincinnati is sitting just above both of those programs. Only 2 wins separate first through 6th place, so still quite a few contenders for a regular season championship. Also, UC is one of 11 teams in the country to make the NCAA tournament each of the past 5 seasons, so the Bearcats hope to keep that streak alive in March.